let's see here. Howdy, howdy, welcome. One moment, just working on some stuff here. Let me go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna grab the Steam ID so I can share that. Sorry, Stream ID. There we go. Let's see here. Let's grab all that. That's fine. Now let's scale this up properly. Oh, shit. Here to make this easier on myself, I can set the origin to geometry, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's give ourselves a little bit of view distance. Ah, shit, they're still not scaling properly. Where the hell is that? Let's see. Alright, let's just parent these together. Keep transform. And then engine to this. Control P. Keep transform. Alright, that should And we'll just say set origin to geometry. Yeah, there we go. Now it's scaling like I want. All right. Now I gotta make this thing massive. Let's move this up where we're gonna want it. Go. Alright, so if we rotate this on the 90, let's see. I want this to fit at least 4, if not more, similar size ship, which this absolutely can, but it's a little big. Shrink that down a little bit. There we go. That looks decently sized. Maybe scale up just a little bit. So if we have them docked in here, yeah. So ideally we want to have the ability to dock at least 4 separate ones, at least visually, be able to look like it's able to dock at least 4, probably more though, but at least for the main port here. Yeah, and I need to change these umbilicals because I'm thinking instead of doing this, actually let's save this little bit in the middle. I do like how this looks, so separate that out. Then grab these. Yeah, that's what I had wanted. Just delete those because I don't like those. All right. Then let's grab all of this. I'm thinking, so we're gonna want to have multiple of these, right? So let's lift this up out of that area a bit, and then we'll do Shift D, rotate on X, Y, 90, down, say like to here, and then, yeah, what we'll do, this bottom part will align with this, so grab X, median, C, there we go. So that will help there, and then grab X. Alright, perfect. Of course, this we can simplify if we're gonna just have it be right up against it. We'll just merge it. Maybe do a grid fill. Yeah, there we go. Simple grid fill will work. And I can simplify those down later with some remeshing. All right, and then let's go ahead and grab this one. Just B, separate that selection, mirror. rotate Z 90. Perfect. Yeah, I think those will look good. Oh yeah, we'll need to pull them out slightly. So what we'll do is we'll go. What's that? Grab one. There we go. We'll do the same for these, but on the X. Perfect. That mirror's not quite lining up. Let me see if I can select that. If I do this. Yeah, it's not quite lining up, so we'll just remove the mirror. We'll just, you know, I bet it's because the origin of these is not quite right. Do this cursor, set origin to 30 cursor. See if this actually fix that. Yeah, it's at least closer to what I want. Not quite. Why is it not lining up? Might be that I don't think the model is perfectly in line with the world origin. So, all right, what we can do is just Shift D, rotate on the Z, 180. Grab Y. Boom. Yeah. Shift D, rotate on Z, 180. Grab X. I wonder. It's weird that that's not lining up. Let's see. Let's grab. There we go. So that will give us a bunch of different points. Where's our? We have to tweak this a little bit. I didn't think I removed the numbering. Oh, I did not. It's just, yeah, tucked into the skin because of the scale up. Right, so let's grab. Might have to. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I realized these were sticking that far in. Do this and then move them up. there we go. And let's grab all this. Howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright. Now what we're gonna do is set this back to the one. It's actually a little funky. Let's so yeah, I'm gonna have to recopy these though. Just gonna delete them for now. Oops. Alright, so that gives me the arrows. Let's grab our numbers here. Go. Now we have to edit those because we have set to 6-0 for this one. We'll have to have a separate one for all the others, but that's fine. And rotate that on the X90. Oops, didn't mean to copy that whole thing. Let's just grab the upper half. See-through mode. Right, and then separate that, and then shift duplicate, rotate X90. Then bring that in. Grab Z. There we go. Alright, and then you can mirror this. Hopefully, we'll see. Kind of worked. So what we'll do is we'll hit apply, go in here, grab all this. Alright, there we go. Grab both these, shift D, rotate Z, 90. Then let's see here. Shift Z. Perfect. Alright. So now we gotta renumber these. So 6 is that one, so we'll grab all the rest of these and remove them. Alright, perfect. Delete. I'll wait to delete these actually. Let me get the new text in place before. I can make sure I match it as closely as possible. Start off big and then fix it here a second. So here. There we go. So that seems to match. All right, and we got the right number. So let's go back in here. And I'll delete this one. Grab this one again and twist it slightly. Pull out. Perfect. All right, so I guess we number 5. Shift duplicate over here. And try to match the numbers up and then rotate. Pull in. Oops. Alright, and then this one will be 4. Shift C over here. All right. We'll go this way. See if we can match 0. There we go. And delete these vertices. Pull this out slightly further. And this is 3. Alright, so we got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. here. We're going to replace the 6 with a 1. Because we don't need actual 6 anymore. Originally this would be station number 6, but I decided that I wanted to have multiple docking bays. So we're going to do it a little differently. Oh, actually, need to rotate along 180. Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Let's make that number 1. Maybe get rid of the zeros. So they're not going to have more than these, so it doesn't make sense to have the extra zeros. Pull that out slightly so it's a little easier to get to. I need to move these in. All right, there we go. All right. Now, one problem with this is the stress on these is going to be pretty high. So let me actually go ahead and tweak these slightly. See if maybe there's a different configuration that'll look a little more structurally sound. First I need to set the origin to something reasonable. First I selected. You know what, actually, I need to separate these out first before I can do anything like that. Yeah, so I need to have the number turned into a mesh, convert into mesh, convert to mesh, and convert mesh, and convert last one. Go. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Somebody had some questions. All right. So I'm going to adjust these because I think they'll look a little bit better. So first let's split off the different sections here. Oh, I need to move their little decal too. Shoot, a couple things I'm missing here. I think it's because it's giving me this weird, sometimes see-through mode. All right. Let's line that up. The length of the station. Move that here. And then move this so that it's dead center. Yeah, that looks better. All right. Do the same here. All right. And then I need to also pull that out slightly. Perfect. And then scoot this on over, tilt to the middle. Sweet. 2 down and 3 more to go. There we go. All right. There's that. So 2, 3, 4. So you see you do 5 and then 1. There it is. Oh, wrong way. Pull it on the wrong axis. All right. And let's see here. Move it like that. Rotate it to match the hull. All right, perfect. And then view frame selected and pull this sucker out. All right, there we go. And let's actually make sure that, yeah, that all looks good. So let's move this over. Perfect. All right, and last but not least, number 1. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Yep, wrong side. Rotate that slightly. All right. Make sure I grab all that. that's right. I need to merge that with that. And then I can rotate it. We still need some altering, but let's do rotate Y 180. And then grab Control Shift Z. Oh, sorry, no, I do want Z. Grab Control Shift X. Grab X. Right. Yeah. All right, there. So I got a number on the inside. This one needs to rotate as well. So let's grab the number, rotate X 180, and also grab grab Y. There we go. All right, perfect. Do that to this side too. Perfect. All right, whoops. Why is shading is acting funky there? Okay, I didn't do it that time, so that was weird. Alright. So let's see here. If I put a origin point around this, should this cursor selected, object set origin to 30 cursor. What if I rotate these? You know what? I did not merge all of them with their numbers, just a handful. Let's do all of them now. Alright, I think that's all of them, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Number one also needs to. So, let's see. Again, if I rotate this, right? I don't think that works. Plus, if I do it like this, then I can have this right here just a little bigger. Yeah. Just get rid of that. Then bring this up to grab that merge with that. Nope. Okay. Grab C. there, then that lines up with that. Sweet. And let's see. Grab one of these. Looks like to extend, grab here. Do grab here, here, here. And grab here. I can actually just grab it directly from. Sweet. Just to extend, and nice. That is helpful. Always can learn something new in Blender. Alright. Oops. There we go. Alright. Then what I can do for this is extend out, scale, Shift C, and then probably just grab doot, grab doot, grab doot. Somehow I want these to rotate at some point, or if not, maybe the station can blow up or something. And be easier to do if I don't have everything so tightly coupled here, mesh wise. All right, there we go. It's a big old moving station. Probably need to extend these parts out a bit. And then let's move these down as well. Those look fine. Then I'll probably do the same over here. Okay, grab both these, and actually let's check. Make sure that's not backwards. Must be something with my light settings. I swear I used to. Oh, maybe I have to go here and then do it. It's weird. But let's just recalculate it anyways, just in case. Yeah, that looks better. They're like really dark for some reason. Okay. So grab these, grab this, and grab Z there. Need to, yeah, they're all sticking out slightly, but we can worry about that later. Was we have them all the same? Grab and then not on the x-axis, right? Is it not on the y? I have to do them separately. Do grab z, and then what would that be? It doesn't. There's not actually a matching mode, but for that, I'd be able to just eyeball it. Yeah, that looks fine. So it's at the right height. And then bring it in a little bit. Cool. Now if we just grab all of them, and then maybe do sort of back face. That way I can just make it easier and delete the back face after I'm done. Yeah. Alright. Just extrude these in. I guess hit extrude, shift Z. Scale them all in. Cool. And then just delete these interfaces. Essentially scale them out just slightly. There we go. Alright. Cool. So now we'll jump back into the engine itself. Let's pick back up where we left off last time. I just started working on the intro mission here, like lines and everything. Yeah. Then we get our objective. Okay. Might be a bit far away. We'll see. I need it away so you can like hit a button and rotate the camera around. That'd be helpful. I need to put that on my list of things to do. But yeah. Alright. So let's see here. Let's go. I need to rework this board. It's been a little bit since I've actually used it, but as you can see, I need to go through and clean this up. Alright, and then I need to, another thing I had, crew readiness. Condition 1, etc. Alright. Nope. quiet or something to that effect. Okay. Okay, so I got the stuff to do that. Let's see. Ships into dock. Setting raiders. That's all good. Yeah, I was gonna write this. Cuts back to combat. Railguns open fire. Flash enemy distance. Fireball. Cuts the railguns in dock. Cool. So I think I have all of stuff I need to film those scenes. Alright, so I guess then that's probably it for tonight. I'm going to work on some more mechanic stuff maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know if I'll stream it, but if I do, I'll see you guys there. Good luck and good hunting.